Hi everyone, this is Stephanie Manley with Copycat.com. I recently went on a cruise and every night for dinner we had this fabulous chocolate melting cake, otherwise known as chocolate lava cake. Now I'm going to recreate this dish just for you. All right, so I recently went on a cruise and we had this fantastic chocolate lava cake, or they called it chocolate melting cake, every night for dinner. It was so incredibly good. You know what? You can make this one at home. I'm going to show you how. We are going to melt together 3/4 cup of butter and bittersweet chocolate. Now you have to use the bittersweet chocolate and you have to use the butter, so anything else is not going to work so well, so don't use it. So we're just going to melt this slowly in the microwave. And while this is in there melting, we are going to whisk together 2 whole eggs, 2 egg yolks, and 3/4 ounce of sugar. I'm sorry, 3/4 cup of sugar. And we're gonna whisk this together until it's nice, light yellow and very foamy. So we've whisked our eggs together enough with the sugar. They've changed a little bit of color. This is what you're looking for right here. And we've beaten a lot of nice air into them. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and add in our melted chocolate and butter. Now you're not trying to create a boil here. Just heat up the butter just enough to where it's gonna melt and it will melt the chocolate. So we're gonna pour this in. And we're gonna stir this up. All right, and the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add about a pinch of salt. That's about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Whenever you do something sweet, you really need a little bit of salt to bring out the flavor. I'm just gonna put in about a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Vanilla and chocolate always complement each other so well. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of flour. All right, so be sure to go to copycat.com for the exact measurements. They're all written out there for you. All right, so we're just gonna stir this together. It's a very runny batter. It's like brownies. All right, so we've got this going on here. The next thing we need to do is we need to go ahead and butter our ramekins. Just take a little bit of butter and take it, and we're gonna generously butter the inside of these dishes. Okay, so we can neatly pour the batter into here, into these individual ramekins. I went ahead and put my batter into a bag, and the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just going to squeeze some of this into each one. Okay, so the next thing you wanna do is you wanna go ahead and refrigerate these in your refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. You could do this for a little bit longer if you like. So these are really great for a dinner party. You should go ahead and prep them up before your dinner party, and before you want to serve dessert, just pop these into the oven and they're gonna come out nice and piping hot. So we're gonna come back just before we put these into the oven. So in the refrigerator they go. All right, so the chocolate lava cakes have been sitting in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes or so. This kind of gives them an opportunity to firm up, and it gives them a better texture for when you cook them later. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add in some hot tap water. This is just hot water from the sink. So we're making a little bit of a water bath. I'm gonna fill it up about halfway. And now we're gonna bake this for about 13 to 15 minutes. This will get firmed up. Now, the cooking time is wonderfully flexible on this. Normally when you bite into it, it has a molten, I'll say molten, not a molten hot center, but a very melty hot center. But you know what, if you overcook it, you're just gonna end up with chocolate cake. So no worries there. So this is gonna go into the oven. We're gonna bake it and we'll come back in just a few minutes. All right, so we've just taken our lava cakes out of the oven, our chocolate melting cakes. And the next thing we're gonna do, I'm just gonna sprinkle this with the top with powdered sugar. This is how it was served on the cruise ship. Since it's kind of warm, you're going to have to put a lot of powdered sugar on because it'll melt into it. So here you go. There is one chocolate lava cake. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a little taste, see how it is. Oh, the inside is still very liquidy. All right, let's take this taste. It's really nice, very buttery, and very chocolatey. It's very, very lovely. So if you enjoy this video, please be sure to give me a big thumbs up here on YouTube and subscribe so you don't miss our next recipe. And hey, be sure to make one of these chocolate lava cakes. They will be perfect for Valentine's Day or anytime you're in the doghouse and you need to take it out. Thanks for watching.